Alright guys, so this is my current situation. I keep everything in these drawers. Every category is divided by each drawer. So I have like bronzers, blushes, highlights, powders, and so on. I did get rid of a bunch of stuff that was just old and I never used. I'm just gonna go in my primer drawer first. I never prime, but I just felt like for the sake of the video, I had to just use one, right? Let's see, what is one that I haven't used in a while or at all? So this Becca one is just like a little old, but I haven't used it, so I feel like I should probably use this, so I'll put it up here. And then now that we're in this drawer, I'm just gonna grab like this Smashbox primer water like to set my face. Now for foundation, we do have some in here. Are just like the tube foundations slash like CC creams, and then I have all of these, and then this one I have in a box because I haven't used it yet, so just so I know. I also have some in my concealer drawer back here because they didn't fit. Let's see, what's something that I haven't used in a while or at all. I feel like some of these aren't even like my color. Like this one's just like too dark. This one's like plain old. I should probably get rid of this. This is a Smashbox one. So this one fits better now there. I haven't used this Physicians Formula one. I just got it recently. Maybe we should give it a try today. For concealer, I also have this one in a box because I haven't used it. So I'm a little bit scared to try like a new concealer. Like what if it's just not enough coverage? What's this? Urban Decay. I haven't used this one in a while. What's this? Smashbox one. The Boing concealer I didn't really love. Incognito is my current favorite. This one from Cover FX, I don't give it enough love. I just feel like I don't know, maybe I should try it out today. Yes, let's go into the powder drawer. This petal from KVD, I don't know. Laura Mercier, Beauty Bakery, my all-time favorite, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Fit Me powder, Smashbox. Let's just use this Cover FX one. I just haven't used it in a long time. Oh, I feel like we got something going on here with Cover FX. I feel like I put this drawer up here because it's my favorite, my blush and bronzer drawer. I just have them like mixed all over the place. I have like my bougie bronzer back here that I like never use, and I keep it in a box because I just, it's so pretty. I think I use these like pretty often in videos, right? Not doing Cover FX again. Let's do like this Believe Beauty cream blush, and then we can set it with this one from Wet n Wild, right? Haven't used this one in a while. And then for bronzer, I don't really have many because I just have like these like few ones that I really like. Let's just do the Hoola Caramel. Love that for me. On to highlight. I only have like very few highlighters because I don't use them all that much, you know. I feel like it accentuates my texture a lot, so I stay away from these. I'm feeling like we should do like, I don't know, this ColourPop one maybe. Super Shock Cheek in Wisp. Oldie but a goodie. Let's do some eyeshadows, and this is like my heaviest like drawer. So I just have like all these like little palettes here, and also the one from Kat Von D, which I used to love for like contouring and stuff. Whoa. From Anastasia, I feel like I'm not really into these colors, honestly. I don't even know what kind of color I would create. Like this Isla color. It's really pretty. Okay, maybe I'll do like a look with this one. Put this away. And then I also have another shadow drawer here with like some little ones, some shadow glue, and so on. Let's go over to these two bottom drawers. I have my like glittery shadows and like my mascaras. So which one haven't I used in a while? I feel like I should get rid of that swatch before I get it all over the place. I haven't tried this one on camera. It's the Wet n Wild Big Poppa. I feel like I should probably use that today. I have like lashes and brows down here. I feel like for brows, I like to use what I like. You know what I mean? Like the brow gel from Anastasia. Like none of these I use that much. I need to step out of my comfort zone. Let's use this Sheglam eyebrow pencil, just because why not? And then for brow gel, let's use the brow setter from Benefit. Okay, I feel like we are all set. Now let's go back and create some, look, oh, I forgot lips. How could I forget lips? And why is this like falling? Something with like that blue shadow. I am gonna do like a neutral lip today. Should we do like a glossy lip? I really like this Morphe liquid lipstick. The tone is like really pretty on my skin tone, and this is the shade Taunt. Really like it. Lip gloss, just in case we are feeling glossy. This one from Too Faced. It's one of the new releases they came out with. I really like this shade, so let's put that over top. All right, we got something here, so let's go back and create something. Oh, this is going to the trash. Too old. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. I have everything right here in front of me that we just went over in my room. I'm trying out all of these things that I haven't used in a while, like starting with the Becca Backlight Priming Filter Primer, and I think this is probably expired. It's a little bit old. I just gave it a good shake, but I'm still scared to put this on my face. I only have vitamin C and sunscreen on, so it does feel very smoothing, and it smells good, so that means it's not expired, right? And I'm not gonna put any on my forehead because my forehead does get pretty oily already, and I don't want any shine on there. It smells like sunscreen, actually. For foundation, we're trying out this actually new one that I have never tried. I've got it to try it on in a video, and this is the Butter Believe It foundation and concealer from Physicians Formula, and this is in the shade light to medium. I'm not really sure this is gonna match me, but there were just like 3 or 4 shades left in Target. I just went with the closest one to my skin. I'm gonna apply it on my back of my hand here. So it's very thick. This is supposed to be for all skin types. Ultra luxurious foundation and concealer infused with a powerful blend of muru butter. Some other 2 butters that I can't pronounce. Incredibly creamy texture melts into the skin, leaving a natural, radiant, glowing complexion. I feel like every single product now that their friends are coming out with are like with that description. Does that make sense? I'm gonna take my e.l.f. Total Body, Total Sponge, Total Face, I don't know what you're called, and then just start like applying it center of my cheeks and then working outwards. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. And yeah, this is definitely a little bit too light, but it kind of, yeah, it's a little bit lighter than my neck. So coverage isn't bad. Obviously it's not full coverage. This does claim to be a weightless formula. I'm wearing buildable medium to full. Concealer, I'm going to use one I haven't tried in a while, the Power Play Concealer from Cover FX. I feel like I used this just like once or something, and I never used it again. If I only used it once, it's because it didn't blow my mind. So let's retry it and see. This is in the shade G Medium 1. The applicator is just so funny to me. It's like a little ball. I'm not really sure. Like, I guess you're supposed to like tap it like this. I don't know. I'm just gonna like apply it. It feels very creamy. I'm not sure if this will be full coverage though. I'll let that sit for a few minutes because this is like very creamy formula, so if I just go in with my bunch, it's just gonna take it all away. I'm gonna apply some Dollar Tree lip gloss while I wait. Okay, so going in with my sponge once again, and I'm just gonna start blending that concealer. It's a little bit too yellow, but like I said, most of my complexion products don't match me that well because when I bought these, I was just like a completely different shade. Ever since quarantine, I'm just a lighter person. Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder directly with my sponge, which is my favorite way to set my under eyes to avoid creasing throughout the day. Oh, I forgot we have a cream blush. This always happens to me. We have the Believe Beauty Tropical Sunset Color Me Cream Blush. It's from Dollar General and I love it. I'm just gonna start tapping right here, extending it towards the temples. Set that blush with my Wet n Wild color icon in the shade Pearlescent Pink, just so the creaminess doesn't move away throughout the day. Just stamp it on there. Very pigmented. Well, both of the ones that I used are. A sponge and then tap it to take away some of the pigment. Now let's go ahead with the bronzer. We're using the Hoola Caramel from Benefit. So this is an absolute favorite. It's a little bit too dark for me right now, at least. It's super pigmented, but I usually like a warmer bronzer. You have like a golden undertone, so I feel like it looks best. If you were going to use like a cool tone bronzer, it just wouldn't look right. I'm gonna need to clean up that bronzer with the sponge a little bit. While we bake, let's go ahead and get these eyebrows filled in. And I'm using my Sheglam waterproof eyebrow pencil, and I don't really like this one because of the shape that it has. It's just like, why is it white? Do you see that? I just got this like not that long ago. Maybe like it's because it's a dry formula. I'm a little bit scared, I'm not gonna lie. This part is a little bit boring. I'm just gonna go like this and then we'll be done. But you know, we'll actually be done. Okay, so I guess we're going for a more natural looking brow today because this is just not precise, so I don't like it to fill in my eyebrows. So I'm just gonna take the Brow Setter 24 Hour from Benefit. This is just way too big and I don't feel like these bristles get enough product on my eyebrows. Moving on to the eyeshadow. Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, the self-made palette. So this is super old and I feel like I don't really know why I got this because these colors are not like my cup of tea. But since I am wearing a shirt that looks kind of like this shade, I'm just like a little bit inspired by it. So we're gonna use this today. Shade Sherbet right here. And just apply it on this upper area. So since I have hooded eyelids, I do like to apply this like with a relaxed brow bone, because if I go like this, go back down like that, then you can really see the eyeshadow. Moving on, we're taking this shade Hot Chocolate and we're just defining the crease a little bit more. Back and forth, windshield wiper motions. I'm gonna go in to that Isla shade, Isla, I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. This deep purple is like really beautiful too. I'm gonna take this flat brush and I'm gonna wet it with that Smashbox primer water. I'm just gonna start like applying right in the center. So I'm just gonna continue building it up. This brush that came with the palette and just like fluff it in here. It looks really pretty. I'm gonna take some of the Treasure shade, which is a lighter shimmery shade, and apply it in the inner corner, and I'm also gonna wet it. Wow, this shade is beautiful. And I feel like that's all I'm gonna do to the top part of my eye. I really want the green to be like the focus, the center of attention. That's why I didn't grab any eyeliner, because I don't wanna like cover any of that color. It's just so pretty. So I'm gonna do the other eye real quick and we'll be right back. We're gonna go in with mascara and we're using the Big Poppa from Wet n Wild today. Let me take off the bake. This is like super clumpy, like let's just pray it looks good. So it's not my favorite. The formula is just a little too wet for my liking, and then the wand does not really do much for my lashes. We're gonna do lipstick. We're using the Morphe liquid lipstick in Taunt. I love this shade. I feel like it will match the brown shadow perfectly. Lastly, we're gonna take the Too Faced Lip Injection Lip Gloss in the shade Pure the Bag. So like I was saying, this thing stopped recording when I was smelling my lip gloss. I wanted to tell you guys thank you so much for being here today. I hope you enjoyed my Shop My Stash video. Hopefully I'll do more of these in the future because I have a bunch of other products that I haven't gotten to that I really like. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give me a big thumbs up and subscribe before you leave. I post 2 videos a week, and yeah, I'll see you on my next one. Bye!